Hey Sagittarius, my name is Sansi and this will be your March reading. We're doing things a little bit differently, and I put you in order of like the most views, and you're number 11, so you're next to last on the list. There was a time where I had a lot of Sagittarius, and I think it was from my friend Mary Dill. I think she might have, and hi Mary, I miss you, Mary. I think she might have shared on her social media, and then I got a lot of views for just a little while, and then they kind of fizzled out. But it's probably my fault because I took 2 months off and it just totally messed up my algorithm. So it's like starting all over again, which it's been hard, but but anyway, here we are. And I just moved, so haven't been here very long. Still got a lot going on, and a new job, and a new place to live, new everything. So been a little stressful, but it's been good so far. Okay, so I have 10 cards in front of me right now. So this reading is going to take a little bit longer than normal. And I got Learning with the Tarot cards, a brand new deck, because I've always done it. On my intuition alone, you know how I do it. I write everything down. I got 2 pages here. I write just on my intuition alone and looking at the cards. But I decided I should start learning a little bit of the meanings, and if nothing else, I'm a little slow learner now that I'm older, but if nothing else, it will back up my reading. So that's the main reason I did it, to back up my reading and to get more clarity for me and for you. And I also got a brand new deck from the Netherlands. It's called Music Tarot, Be Guided by the Stars. There's 78 cards in this deck. And, you know, this is Prince, Beyonce, Tupac. I'm not sure who these people are yet. We'll learn as we go, because I'll be using them more. I wasn't sure if this was going to be like a novelty thing and they would work or not, but they've been working really good, and they're very cohesive with the rest of the reading so far. And this is on the back, and that's David Bowie. Not sure who these people are. It doesn't look exactly like them, but I do think Prince is probably the best one. It really does look like Prince to me. But anyway, it's been fun, and so a shout out to my son-in-law who bought it for me, Alex. Thank you, Alex. I doubt if he sees this. He's not a Sagittarius, but anyway, I'm grateful that he bought me those cards. And he also bought me the yes, no, when, or how cards. I'm going to use them too in this reading. And those have been phenomenal. I love those cards. I might even use those every single time, because it just gives extra clarity, extra inspiration. It's just always a good feeling to end the reading on that, especially if it's a heavy reading, right? It'll end it on a good note, and make you feel like, you know, that you have hope and everything. So I think that's good. And trying to think if there's anything else. Well, I'm just going in order. So of who had the most views. I had 10,000 views on Capricorn a couple of weeks ago. So thank you, Capricorn. I so appreciate it. And I would like to get them all up to around 10,000, you know, that would be really great. And what I'm wanting to do is get to 1,000 subs so I can go live once in a while and do a little short personal reading for more clarity on your personal situation, you know, because this is just a general read. You know, this is going to be for all Sagittarius who tune into my channel. So anyway, yeah, I just think that would be fun to go live and do that once in a while. I'd probably do it on a weekend, just for an hour or two or something, depending on how many people are lined up and wanting a reading, okay? So anyway, let's get started. And, I always use the Rider-Waite deck because I've had that for 46 years. And it's never steered me wrong. So the bottom of the deck, I got the 5 of Wands. So the number 5 might mean something to you. And I'll read what I wrote. And then we will go over learning with the tarot and for extra clarity, okay? So the first thing that came to my mind was sparring. I didn't feel a vicious fight here, but I did feel like you were standing your ground and possibly fighting for your position in the home or work life. I feel like there's a lot, and I felt in the beginning a majority had to do with coworkers, bosses, like work life. But as I got into the reading, it kind of started turning towards like a love relationship. So it could be half and half. Some are going to be for work and some are going to be with a significant other, husband, wife, that sort of thing. Okay. Okay, so I noticed everyone is wearing a different color, which I equal to different opinions. So everyone's got a different opinion and everyone is voicing it here. So there could be arguments, but I don't feel it's too serious or severe, okay? And then I wrote maybe work related. And definitely some of it is, for some of you, it's work related. I also felt like it was kind of a short and sweet reading compared to all the others. Okay, so let me see if I get anything else. I mean, I'm seeing right away that, okay, there's new growth, right? There's new growth, even though you are having a difference of opinion or whatever's going on there. But everyone has new growth on their wands, okay? So everyone is growing from this experience. I just noticed that this one person does not have growth. I've never noticed that before. The one person in this like orangey brown, look at that. I don't see any growth on that wand. I have never noticed this before, ever, ever, ever. But look at all the others. They all have growth. So I'm thinking maybe this person might be a little stubborn or set in their ways, it feels like. And they're the only one with a hat on. I'm not sure if this is you or another person, in your life, your significant other or whatever. But take it how it pertains. And I would love to know in the comments too, because I don't know if this is you or them. And then I just noticed it's a little bit uneven ground that everyone's standing on. So nobody has a distinct place, is how I see it. But the sky is blue, and I love a blue sky, and I love a yellow sky, because I feel like that's clarity. It's not cloudy, it's not gray, it's not raining, it's clarity in your situations, which also makes me feel like you feel like you're right, but so do all these other people. They feel like they're right too, okay? So that might mean something to you. One looks like he's barefoot. One looks like he has boots on, or two of them have boots on and two have shoes. This guy looks like he's barefoot. But there's a couple that look like they have, you know, socks or boots on, and then these two have shoes. Honestly, I'm not sure if that means anything or not. I'm not getting any feelings from it. I feel like this person may just be a little bit more angry or stubborn or set in their ways than the rest of them. And they may be the one that's more right than the rest of them. I just don't know. You would know that. Or you would at least feel that you know, if you were that person, you might feel that you're right and you might be right, and the rest of them might be a little bit off in their thinking about it or whatever. But anyway, just take that as it resonates, and let me read what it says on the Learning with the Tarot. And that's what this card looks like. So I'm going to read you this paragraph, and then we'll go over these symbols, okay? I didn't write this down, so I'll just read it straight from the card. Conflict, fighting, arguments, rows, disagreements, struggle, opposition, battles, aggression, temper, clashing personalities / egos, strikes, chaos, disobedience, being defensive, territorial, and assertive. And then the key word is conflict. And of course, this is Leo energy, and Leos are very territorial, right? Or a lion in the wild. They're very territorial. Okay, so let's look at, where are we here? Okay, this is the symbol for Saturn, which represents responsibilities and discipline. This symbol represents, it's the I speak, which is the throat chakra. And that's what you're doing, you know, you're arguing, right? So it would be the throat chakra. Okay, I think, well, it does say no here. So if you maybe have a question or something, but anyway, it says no. Okay, so the next card I pulled from the Rider-Waite was the Ace of Wands. And I'll tell you what I wrote. New ideas, new way of doing something. Definitely felt work vibes with coworkers for a lot of you, if not all of you. And that's how I felt at that time. But when I pulled the other cards, I realized that some of you, it is about a love relationship. Please leave in the comment and tell me if it's work or home related. I would really love to know. Here, let me see if there's anything else. Just that there's a lot of growth on this. You know, you might have, and it's an offer from God, right? Or offer from the universe right here. So, and I feel like to get to your happy home, you might have to cross that river. You might have to go up a hill. You know, you might have to change. You might have to do things differently to get in a happier position or happier place in your life. There's 3 trees down here. So there might be 3 of you involved here. Oh, it could even be a love triangle. 2 married, you know, a married couple and, you know, a love on the side or something. It also could be, for some of you, a child. So a married couple and a child. Let me show you the little trees. One is separate and two are standing together. So you could also put that in the comments, like, is it a child? Or is it a love triangle? Like, what's going on here? But anyway, I felt good vibes from this card. So I think that's good. And here, let me read to you out of Learning the Tarot. That's what this card looks like. So I'll read you the paragraph and then we'll go over the symbols. New beginnings, good news, physically starting something. Creative spark, new initiative, finding new passion, enthusiasm, urgency, accepting a challenge, potential, accepting a challenge, right? Potential, talent, growth, action, travel, excitement, getting in the game. There's a game right there, getting in the game. So that backs up the Rider-Waite, which I love to see that. And then, and this is also the second time Leo has come up in your reading. So we got Aries, Leo, and Sag. And it says the key word is inspiration. And this says yes. Okay. So let's go on to the next one. And this is out of the Music Tarot. And I pulled the Two of Cups. It's a pretty card, isn't it? And I wrote, compromise with relationships, equal give and take, showing respect, treating each other nicely. Ask yourself, are you compatible? I would suggest just trying to get along and compromising. That's what I would suggest, but you know, you have free will to argue all you want, all right? And I'll show you the traditional, right, or the traditional Two of Cups and the Rider-Waite. And I'll read that to you, okay? So let me put this one down. Partnership, unity, love, compatibility, happy couples, potential soulmates, relationships, harmony, balance, equality, attraction, connection, proposals, engagements, marriage, and mutual respect. There's the respect. Okay, so now this is backing up my reading, which I love to see because I don't read these prior. I just pulled them out. I don't read them, you know, prior. But anyway, so now we've got these symbols. This is Pisces, of course. So you got Pisces energy. And then this symbol is Venus, which is your love and pleasure centers. And this symbol is IC, which is the third eye chakra. So it's kind of everything around the crown chakra right now. And the key word is love. Okay. So this is good. You're going from arguing to compromising. So I like to see that in a short amount of time too, I feel like. Let me see, let me turn the page. Okay, and then the second one I pulled out of the music tarot is the Two of Wands. Pretty cards, aren't they? I really like them. They are hard to shuffle, though. I don't know if you can buy these like on Amazon or not, because this deck came from the Netherlands. But I'll tell you right now, this is not good cardstock. It's very, very difficult to shuffle. And but anyway, but they work really good, so I will continue to use them every now and then. Okay, so I wrote, here's a Two of Wands. So now this is the third wand card that you've gotten in this little short reading, the third wand. So I think that's significant. You have a decision to make is the first thing that came to my mind. You're at a crossroads here, right? You're at a crossroads. But the sun is shining. The sun is shining behind. So once you decide, you will be happier. And deciding is the hardest part sometimes, right? Just deciding what to do. And after that, it seems like everything's a little easier and kind of downhill from there. Thinking of your life and your place in it. And I'm going by, you know, this is what the traditional Two of Cups card looks like in the Rider-Waite. For some of you, it may be traveling or wanting to travel. But here, I feel like you're holding the world in your hand, and like you're just like, who am I and what is my place in this life, right? That's the feeling I got from this card this time. I felt like restlessness and wanting something different. You're wanting change. You're wanting things to be happier and more joyful. Okay? So let me read this to you. It says 2 paths, decisions, options, planning. Grass is always greener on the other side, which it's not. And we all know that, right? So think before you jump. If you're thinking about getting out of a relationship, think about it first. Because, yeah, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Immigration, suddenly leaving, deciding to stay or go, waiting, anticipation, restlessness. Oh, there's the word restless. Detachment, withdrawal, and wanderlust. So you may be wanting to travel. You're just wanting more out of life than what you have right now. And then this is Aries energy. That's Aries symbol. This is Mars, which equals action and energy. And this symbol is the IC, which is the third eye chakra. So everything's going on like in your head right now, or by this point. So you start out arguing, fussing, and fighting, but then you end up right here. Just, you need to make a decision and decide what to do and go forward, okay? And just maybe wanting something different. And then the key word is choice. All right, I think that's all I have for that. And then I pulled a yes, no, when, or how. I'll read this to you. This is a unique time of necessary changes. Strong-willed qualities are manifested. You bathe in the rays of unprecedented joy. Future changes wrap you in a blanket of sweet dreams and enchanted reality. Ooh, well, that is good, isn't it? This is a unique time of necessary changes. Strong-willed qualities are manifested. You bathe in the rays of unprecedented joy. Future changes wrap you in a blanket of sweet dreams and enchanted reality. Well, that sounds good. Okay, and so if yes, I'll read if yes. Joyful, exciting news arrives like a fresh sip of water, quenching your thirst for progress. An incredible turn of events overwhelms you with enthusiasm for the future. How good is that? Be careful not to stare at the past. To do so turns your back on the future. A new stage in your life finds you in 3 to 6 months. Yeah, so don't dwell on the past. Don't think too much about the past. I know we're all guilty of it. And I feel like for the most part, when people dwell or think too much about the past, it's always negative, right? And if we're only thinking negative things, that's what we're attracting, because manifestation is what you're thinking today. What are you thinking today? Because that's what's going to manifest shortly in the future. So if you're thinking about negative things in the past, then that's what you're gonna manifest that. And that's how we get in a loop. We get in a loop. And we get in a loop with relationships as well. Like choosing the same, different person, but with the same qualities over and over and over again, right? I think that's how it happens, is because we're manifesting it. So we're responsible. So it's very, very important to stay positive and stay grateful. Because I really feel like being grateful plays a big role in what great things you're going to manifest in the near future. So it's all just like a stepping stone, right? Or just going over and over. So the more you can stay positive, the better your future is going to be, right? Doesn't that make sense? Anyway, okay, guys, I think that's your reading, and I wish you the best with your decision, and I wish you the best with the rest of this month, and please let me know in the comments what's going on if you feel you want to share. You don't have to go into great detail or anything, but it would be nice just to hear what's going on. And if you would like any suggestions, I will try to make a suggestion. But anyway, I just hope you guys have a great rest of your month, and good luck with your decision. All right? Okay. And I hope to see you on the next one. Okay, bye-bye.